Alright, welcome back Twitch, welcome back YouTube. Let's get back to just another game, Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, where we have basically proven that Hifumi murdered somebody and Celeste is the mastermind. But somehow I doubt she's actually going to own up to it. Let's find out just how bad this is gonna get.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
You're the only one who fits in that suit, dude. Still.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
It's very easy.
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
If everything she tells us is a lie, there's no reason to believe the picture is what she says it is.
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
Scan it!
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is Hifumi and the suspect are dancing, Hifumi and the suspect have been drinking, Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. This is not the way that I would put it, but you should pay attention to the position of Hifumi's hands. If nothing else, Hifumi is holding up the suspect.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Oh, someone's composure just broke.
That's certainly within the realm of
Or
possibility.
her water, one or the other.
The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit.
I guess I could see that if you take into position of his arms, but really I just think of this as a picture of Hifumi holding up Yasuhiro in the suit.
We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Can I just ask how his hair fit in that helmet?
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Shit! Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. But is that really possible? Make your argument. Robo Justice costume, Yasuhiro's message, Robo Justice blueprints.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Oh!
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
What about that? If I remember right, Hina said... She said that she couldn't bend at the waist.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and you tried to make me look like the bad
I mean,
guy.
I also proved you couldn't bend
Like
in
I
that
said,
thing, so...
ridiculous. As you
guess that
can
doesn't
see
matter.
in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
She totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
That wasn't a mistake. It had to be that way.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Oh, that's a new face. Yeah, so my controller can't look like here. There we go.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
We have a breakdown coming.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Someone's looking a little psychotic.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Ah, hello, Celeste.
Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Oh, she's trying to get the accent back. Hey, Hifumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Kill me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu. Hero of a fat sack of shit.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not?
I guess I shouldn't shame him for being fat, but he is a giant sack of shit.
He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Kagakure!
Right, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Dumbass, would you just shut up and let us prove this?
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
Her voice is very high-pitched.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
I wonder.
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He gave everyone nicknames, he said people's last names, he said for serious a lot. He always seemed to use our last names.
I got it! That's right, our last names. He called us all by our last names.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example.
Yes, and I got tired of saying that.
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
What?
Don't talk.
Thank you.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Assuming everybody's told the truth. Who do we know who lies constantly?
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit!
Now this, I don't know if you guys remember, is something that Makoto picked up on as soon as he was introduced to her. He never thought Celeste was her actual name.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you?
Yes?
Well, do I?
Ish? I mean, more or less?
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celeste still won't give up. So then, I have to do something to make her accept it. Oh god, here I go. Bullet time about. No, make your argument. Okay. E-handbook. Spotless hammer. Yasuhiro's message.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me, that's the only truth there is! Moron!
If I remember, there's something here that shows its owner's real name. I'm sure Kyoko mentioned something like that at some point. Because Kyoko's actually literally amazing. It may not be related to the case, but it may come in handy anyway.
He wanted us to know the killer. If there's one person,
It would have to be you, Celeste.
how many times
Also,
do
like
I
they
have to
put
tell
purple
you?
noise directly over the
My
statement.
name is Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
No, that's wrong.
Great.
That's it. The handbook.
what?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. No, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Yeah, sure, that's not gonna make you look innocent.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because...
Is she becoming a chicken?
Until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it.
Time for the closing argument?
Let me go over the case again, from the beginning,
Because,
and shed light on all your crimes. and that'll bring everything to an end.
Climax interference, begin. Alright. In this case, how did the killer recruit their accomplice? Was it seduction? Let's see what we got here. Oh look, boobs poster. So now we're starting to get things from other cases. Was it seduction? Was it snacks? I kind of think it might be the camera. What time did the killers call their victim to the rec room? That would be 6. Where's that clock? There we go. A little after 6-ish. Damn, these hands are bad. That almost looks like it's... That's almost on the 7. That's not what our hand should be. Just checking here. Oh, okay, that's the angle of his wristwatch. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, you're right, Nick. I missed that. Who is it that the killers summoned first? Summoned Yasuhiro first. Because clearly he is here. They knocked him out the stuff on the Robo-Justice suit to falsify their evidence, and they used a certain item to do it. Okay, so this would be the picture, or the camera, so I'm gonna move the camera over here. And then we'll go back to the other one. There we go. What time was Taka supposed to head to the equipment room? Okay, did I get these backwards? Hang on. I guess they're talking about Yasuhiro. Duh, I'm stupid. Okay. When they said victim, I thought Taka. The Justice Hammer that was used to kill Taka, what number was it? Oh, God. I don't remember. Was it 4? It must have been 4, right. In the library, Hifumi used something to fake the existence of a shadowy camera. Go back a little. What am I looking for? They wanted to make sure Taka looked like it was last, so it had to be Hammer 4, right? There was no Hammer 5. Oh, no. Hang on a sec. Let me do this. The Justice Hammer that was used to kill Taka. What number is it? Yeah. The one that they used Taka to kill Taka was Hammer 4. There was never a Justice Hammer 5. I'm confused. I'm confused. In the library, Hifumi used something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. Oh, did it? Oh, you're right. Okay, I didn't see that. Let's see. I think it probably Justice Hammer 2? Because he got bonked, right? And then he turned into a magical girl. Which Justice Hammer was in the nurse's office when Hifumi was pretending to be dead? That was 3. The killer is shocked! Hifumi used something to move Taka's body. I'm guessing this is supposed to be the dolly. Yeah, because it looks like it's a cart. Oh, Hifumi is a happy boy. Look at him. The weapon the killer used to murder Hifumi, what was it? It was that hammer. No, what was used to... What was used to do the thing here? In this case, how did the killer recruit their accomplice? Was it seduction? Was it snacks? Did you recruit it through the power of snacks? I don't think that makes sense. What is pick next to boobs? That one? I'm not sure what that is. But that's kind of the one I'm gonna go with, because that's the only one that seems to make sense. Alright. So it gets Yasuhiro at 1 o'clock. He's knocked out. They stuff him in the suit. They take the picture. At 6 o'clock, Taka shows up. Hifumi kills him. Taka goes, blah. That was Justice Hammer 4. They show me the picture. There was Justice Hammer 2. He becomes a magical girl. Leaves Justice Hammer 3. It's not actually the murder weapon. He books it upstairs. This dude wants pets, I guess. And then he's killed. I think this is about the best we can do. If it is actually snacks, I'm gonna be pretty fucking amused and kind of irritated. But let's see. Let's reenact it.
The killer is you! Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was
Okay.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible
Clue
schemes.
made absolutely no sense.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit.
How did they get his measurements to make the damn suit so perfect for him anyway?
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents.
They used the small hammers for these.
For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these two incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository.
I mean, that's not an everyday, ordinary hammer, but okay, go off.
That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
And now you're pregnant.
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
I lost?
You're gonna make me do another bullet time battle, aren't you?
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Oh, okay. No bullet time battle then. I was expecting a second one.
Interesting.
Alright, results. A's across B. A. Funnily enough, I think that's our highest score yet. Definitely our highest score yet.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened?
The game or the chapter is over, so we cannot lose. So fuck you, Monokuma. We already know.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Monokuma, vote! Monokuma, go to the polls! It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The Blacken this time. The true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was... Celestia Lindbergh, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly,
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So, you really did approach Hifumi with this plan? But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to him to get him to agree.
So then,
Then, did you not use, you know... I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice,
indeed.
I used her. Oh, thank God, I thought she was about to take it. I thought she sent him nudes. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean... Is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What? What are you talking about?
just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one who stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Yeah, she doesn't want to fuck it up for everyone. I mean, like, she lost, she knows it, and, you know, she's probably got that whole, well, I don't want the people I lost to lose shit, that anime cliche. I'm guessing that's it. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you, alone. It is about what is stolen. I know who did it.
what? Are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I'd found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him! But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh,
He did.
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then... It's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
what?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So this bitch did lie. Still. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime. An absolute crime. I mean, I knew I'd gone a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life.
Completely unforgivable!
I'm gonna kill him! I'm gonna fucking kill him!
Most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean... Taka is going to try to kill you. What?
indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself.
This is unforgivable!
That bastard!
Completely unforgivable!
Bastard, 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 bastard!
Honestly,
Can we allow him continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? She...
I swear I will save her!
Yeah, that's good enough.
actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I've come up with a plan. I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love. Even a love as twisted as that can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do is make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he makes something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So, why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Sorry, not sorry. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you were explaining your part to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded, he was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was... While you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have had an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems so very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
so in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
don't be mean!
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, My only thought has been escape.
But
All along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch!
Obviously, that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch!
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why, huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of yours? You guys are gonna hate her.
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. A castle? And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers/bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you are really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing is sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying, and plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But, you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
hey,
You just get executed again. Celeste smiled then. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She fucked up. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done? Okay, then let's get rolling. The black can disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again, in another life.
Game over. Celeste has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. I mean, it's not representative of gambling, it's basically representative of her whole theme. And her dream, basically. I don't know, this one I don't like as much. I admit it, this one is kind of a weak... For somebody being set on fire, it's kind of a weak execution. I can assume that they really didn't want to make it that graphic. But yeah, this one's kind of a letdown. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Crushed by poker chips, I guess. Someone couldn't cut free of the regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez. And here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here!
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway... Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key-type object from Celeste?
Hey! Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh!
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh! How exciting!
Ooh, oh man, oh jeez. Oh man, oh jeez, what do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. Hello, Celestia Yasuhiro. You're supposed to be dead. It's a ghost! Everybody run. that just now. Spoopy Ghost! You're back. For revenge from beyond the grave? Thank you for the follow. The mastermind did something to... for revenge. Take Nick. He's the one you want. The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body. What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay. Things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here. Run, Nick, run!
Well?
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later!
See ya! Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but... what's that key Celeste gave you?
So...
Most likely. It's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
Wait, then that means... Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check. Yeah, alter ego.
Indeed.
Good idea. Yeah, remember Celeste, the in-game Celeste steals alter ego to get Hifumi to go along with her plan and hid it in another locker. I mean, we basically just found out about that, so I'm not spoiling it for anybody. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Run, Nick! Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Do you agree? Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please let me go. Standing here arguing is just gonna draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
well then.
Then it's up to you now. I'll take your silence as consent. Also, he might have fallen asleep. Yeah, no.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it does? No.
Okay.
You're still primary waifu, goodbye. Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. I'll take you now about an hour because I want to enjoy this.
Shall we go?
Wait, I didn't mean to put on autoplay. Shit. Can I look at the log? Fuck. Oh well. That's what I get for paying attention to chat. Well, shall we? Yeah.
So then,
We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw...
You really came.
Good morning! Never trust chat. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
So,
Oh, and I would prefer if he stayed. I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. This is getting kind of, maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer. So, now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but... Can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me. What are you trying to do all on your own here at the school? Okay, stop it. I can't read this.
You.
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However,
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
what?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Out of curiosity, how is COVID-19 going in your area, Celestia? Without warning, without explanation, when you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too? No! You mean in hell? Yeah, I guess. I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Pretty fucking bad. I guess that makes sense. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. I mean, shouldn't that like kill all the viruses though? Then,
That's fine.
fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see, what I heard from Kyoko then was... well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action. I got in her room. We're not supposed to be out! We're breaking the rules!
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And in the storage closet there, way in the back, she said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but... oh, that's good. I mean, I know you've got plenty of things to worry about in hell, so you shouldn't have to worry about COVID-19. Could Kyoko really be right about this? Let's find out. It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. Secret tunnel! The secret Kyoko told me about, could it really be hidden here? She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. That's when Kyoko came up behind me, killed me, or knocked me out and stuffed me in the Robo-Justice suit and put me in a locker. Game over. And suddenly, as if I was being yanked in... Goshunk. At the same time I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. I'd fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out, the back wall was like a revolving door and I made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. And way in the back of the closet, there's a secret room. I have not played that game, actually. I've been kind of curious about it, but no, I haven't played that game yet. I'll have to look into it. Maybe I'll do that on stream sometime. I've heard it's really good. No, it's fine. It's not that big a deal. I mean, there's a lot of games that I haven't played. I mean, let's be real. So, that's not even remotely close to a major spoiler. So this is the secret room. Was that done by Spike Chunsoft as well? But what's in here? Well, there's some tissues. It has multiple endings. Ooh, I like games with multiple endings. It's just a normal desk with normal drawers. There's tissues. There's a bunch of files and what looks like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Okay, now you're making me think. I don't remember this game having multiple endings. Not serious ones, anyway. Hope's Peak Academy student is too bad and good. I'll have to look into that. I think I just like finished the ending and got, the good ending. I always tried to not fail at it, so if you had to fail to get the bad endings, I might look at those. Hope's Peak Academy student registry? This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand, but before I had a chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. Okay, yeah, I'll try to get it then. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I could understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before. But I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? A strange sound rang out through my head. It felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then... darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. Ow. Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. That's all I understand. apparently it's still midnight. You honestly don't remember your real account? I mean, parody, or, I want to say parody, that's not the right word. But yeah, those accounts are fun. There's a word for it now that's gonna bother me. The dull, throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least. Oh look, everything's gone. An empty bookshelf. You have 2 troll accounts? Empty? Gone. It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even that note that had fallen on the floor. Now there's a word for it that I can't think about. Like, it, you know, troll account, that's not the way I think of those accounts. It's like parody, but I can't think of the word that I actually want to use. One is from a... Okay, now Danganronpa V3, I have not played at all. I've seen it, like, the first chapter, but I have not played any of it. I've played the complete first game, I've played part of the second game, I've only watched a little bit of the third game. I probably will end up doing the second and third games, but, no. Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. This is the only game that I played all the way through. It's all gone? What does this mean? But my brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread through the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room, get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Oh, okay. There you go. Well, thank you for the follow on that one as well. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. It's funny because I had a visit from Monokuma tonight as well. Monokuma stopped by earlier tonight. Deja vu. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry. Can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... Huh? As if from a vast distance I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. That sound... It's coming from the gym? As I desperately hauled my shaky frame towards the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here in the gym? Okay. Sounds good. I'd like to see it. I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Before me there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No, one side's not human, that's for sure, but... Full volume on? Ouch. Regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this?
Sakura Sans now?
How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay.
This deal's getting worse all the time.
But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
Oh, shit! What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be the mastermind spy is... And with that, Chapter 3 comes to an end. 7 students remain. And we will be to be continued. So... Oh, we got the Super Robo Justice present! So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the last break of the night. And then I'm gonna go for 1 more hour just so we can see the first part of Chapter 4. So, for Twitch, I will be back in 5 minutes. For YouTube, this is the end of the episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Alright.